So, on this video, we are going to be talking all about Starlink and specifically our best effort plan. Stick around till the end of the video and we will tell you some helpful tips if you're just getting started, getting ready to order it. Some things that we wish we would have known right from the get-go. Let's get started. What is up, YouTube? We have now had our Starlink here at the house for right around 2 months now, and we have some thoughts about it. So first off, we are on the best effort plan, which is deprioritized and depending on your area. So if you got a bunch of residential users in the area, then you're not going to get prioritized during peak hour times. But as of now, I would say average, we're sitting around 30 download and right around 5 to 10 upload most days, even during peak hours. So that is a plus, especially we were coming from 0.6 megabytes per second for download speed. So we had a major upgrade. It is definitely made for rural users, or if you are not in an area that has fiber, high-speed cable, anything like that available that you're going to be hardlined. In our instance, this is our best available, and it does pretty darn good. We actually just recently canceled our satellite TV, so now we're just streaming everything. Let's get into the pros and cons. First off, setup. Setup was simple. Came in the box, had picture diagram, actually made a video of some of the installation. Then I ran out of storage, didn't know it, didn't record the rest of it, but it did not take long at all. Set it up. I used a long arm mount for the Eve mount. Put it snapped right together. Cable unplugs both sides. Drill a hole, run the wire through the attic, down, plug into the router inside, power it up. Go into your app on your phone, and you can do everything from there. Name it, set up a password, whatever you need to do. There's also some user-friendly menus in there. You can do troubleshooting, check speed, whatever you need to do. They have also, with winter coming up, there is a built-in heater with this Starlink. You can control toggle on, toggle off with your app on your phone. Make sure the snow stays melted off of it. That way you can keep your reliable speeds nice and fast. So, pricing. So how they do it, you purchase all of the equipment up front. Satellite cable comes with a tripod stand where you can snap it on for quick setups. If you just want to set it on your porch, if you want to go out and set it in the yard, run your cable in, or if you want to get creative, build some sort of mount for your roof, you could screw it up there with it. I chose a long arm mount, which was additional to mount it to, but it turned out great, secure, holds it nice and steady. Haven't had a problem with it yet. So all what it comes with runs you like $550 is what I paid for it. It might have went up a little bit, maybe right around 600 now, but that's everything you're going to need to get started with it. And once you get set up, you own that equipment. You keep it no matter what. Also, monthly, between best effort and residential, there's no difference price-wise. You're going to pay the $110 a month. With best effort plan, you do have the option to suspend your service. If you don't like it, don't think it's going to work out for you, you can suspend the service and toggle it back on and off, whatever you want to do. But once residential becomes available in your area, you will automatically be upgraded to your residential plan. Now, some things that are iffy, depending on the day. So, streaming, most services go fine. Don't have any problem streaming, except for some higher data streams, like HBO Max sometimes will buffer. Netflix does fine. Sometimes Disney Plus might buffer a little bit. Only main issue I've ran across so far, and it happens sometimes it doesn't. Live sports. So if you're trying to watch something live, depending on what day it is, how much usage there is in the area, you might experience some buffering. I've went an entire football game and had no buffers. I've also went where it buffered every couple minutes. So that's going to be dependent on the day. Now, if you are ordering Starlink or you have already ordered it and you're waiting on it to come, I would suggest a couple things to keep in mind. So, the router does not have a built-in Ethernet port. You're going to have to order an Ethernet adapter separately. So keep that in mind. If you need something, you're working from home, you need a hardline Ethernet connection for anything, go ahead and order that. Could take a little while. I have seen some people that have waited anywhere 4 months, 3 months, 4 months to get the extra stuff that they ordered. So keep that in mind. Also, think about where you're going to mount it. If you're going to mount it on the eave of your house, you might want to get a eave mount. They have short arm, they have long arm, depending on how you want it to look, how low profile, if you want it real tight to the house, how wide your eaves are. Some things to think about. So if there is anything you think you might need, they have a nice little shop area icon on the app. Click on that, scroll through whatever you need. Anything that's going to make your install simpler, go for it. Go ahead and purchase it before it comes. If you find this video helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing. Also, hit that little bell beside subscribe. You won't miss a thing. You'll get notified every time I post a video.